Okay. Wow, here I am, Golden Gate Bridge, right in my background here. I'm on my way up to TrueNorth, and this is the first video. The first video of my journey to try out fasting, water fasting, and um, becoming a vegan, at least for the most part. I don't know. I'm going to learn a lot there. There's a huge education component there, which I'm looking forward to, and um, as well as I think ways to figure out how I can exercise because I have osteo-arthritis and my back is really bad, and I haven't been able to really truly exercise in about 4 years, whereas I was a very active person before. I've had 2 surgeries, and this has been something I've been looking for about 9 months. I went to Germany and had artificial disc replacement, three levels, a year and a half ago, and then I ended up having what I would call a good outcome. I just want you guys to be able to see where I'm at. This is kind of awesome. I had what I would call a good outcome, but it did come with some negatives. I think anything with the back is going to be like that, but for the most part, what I have figured out is there's other health problems that are exacerbating my back and making it so that I have to address them, namely a metabolic syndrome. I'm carrying my weight around the middle, and I think that my blood work shows it all. My A1C is creeping ever higher, even though I'm taking metformin. And my cholesterol is held down by prevestatin, and I'm actually allergic to statins. And it just seems crazy that I'm taking those 2 medications. Plus, I take naproxen, an anti-inflammatory, twice a day, big doses of it, and I know that that's just hammering my liver, and it's causing some, digestive problems. And I have done so much studying about the human growth hormone levels that indicate if you're at risk even for cancer, let alone heart attack, stroke, heart disease, diabetes. I'm just I'm not all the way there yet, but I'm far enough that it's really important for me to attack it now, and I'm pretty well known, at least in my own mind, for seeing something getting out of control and trying to take control of it. I don't drink, and I try really, really hard to be active. I work on a little farm, a permaculture farm, but I'm in pain a lot. And I think that there's a systemic inflammation that's going on. And according to Dr. Goldhammer's advice, it's because of actually eating animal products. I'm going to, again, learn more about that in later videos. You're going to be able to see me talking about it. But for the most part, I don't see a downside to water fasting. I have a friend who is taking a hormone that women actually have when they're pregnant, and it causes them to actually tap on their fat reserves to give that to their baby. And so essentially it's a ketosis, and that's something that's measured for women while they're pregnant, to make sure it's not too out of control, because you only want so much of your fat reserves to be tapped on for the mother, whereas the baby benefits a lot from it. Well, guess what? In fasting, water fasting actually causes, I think, the same condition. My friend has lost a lot of weight, and not that weight is 100% the issue that I'm trying to tackle, but it's a part of it. I'm carrying probably at least 40 pounds that I shouldn't have, and that I'm sure is causing my back and my neck and my legs to have problems. I have a lot of muscle spasms from, I believe, where scoliosis was caused by the surgery, and it's been pinching on some nerves and causing muscle spasms that are going down the backs of my legs, whereas before I had a lot of the fronts of my legs being a problem. So anyway, losing weight I think will help. I think that there's going to be a huge anti-inflammatory aspect to what I'm doing. I think that my blood work is just going to work itself out. I'm planning to do, I think, again, I haven't been assessed yet, but I think it's going to be a 12-day fast, 6 days of refeeding, and then 6 days of good, healthy vegan food. And learning about metabolism and learning about the effects of fasting on your body and learning about the effects of eating a plant-based diet, both cooked and uncooked, raw and cooked, and learning about inflammation and my body and what is the plan to sustain this huge move. I mean, it's a big move. 12 days of fasting, 6 days of refeeding, 6 days of vegan food. That's 24 days I'm going, and that means I'm away from my family during that time, which is really hard. But I feel really supported by my family, so this has to be something that I sustain. So I have a big level of commitment, but I deal with hunger, and hunger is very tough. And I think that the strategies that they will give me at TrueNorth are probably going to be very good. They're, like I said, there's such a education component to this program, and he literally wrote the book on foods causing hunger. And I am one who has had a lot of firsthand experience with just eating something and it causing triple rebound hunger. And so it's to be taken seriously. It's not a pull yourself up by the bootstraps type thing, and I think a lot of people think that's the way it is, but it's not. The American diet has been infiltrated with a lot of chemicals, preservatives. There's, I think, because of flour, specifically, gluten, we have been just put into a situation where our metabolism can't handle it, and I'm a big believer in that. So that's why I'm here. I'm going to go up there and be taught a new way. Matter of fact, Dr. Goldhammer said, "No problem. We'll brainwash you." And I said, "Hey, you know what? Sometimes the person really wants to be brainwashed. That's brainwashing. That's the kind of brainwashing I want." But I've decided to do a video diary of this and put it on YouTube and see if it can't help anybody else. I hope it can. I am going to be doing as many videos as I can and being very honest and open about my experience. And I hope that people feel free to contact me, email or whatever way YouTube has to contact me, and I'll be glad to give feedback. I am extremely hopeful, and I'm ready to take on this challenge. So wish me luck. Thank you.